Cuando pienso en ti, recuerdo que contigo conocí el amor.
The next element on our step list is the open break. Slow, quick, quick. Again. Slow, quick, quick. Demonstrate the man's part. Starting with the right foot. Slow, quick, quick. Foot direction. Side, small step forward, big step back. Prepare the next step.
Now the ladies' part. Starting with the left foot. Slow, quick, quick, and. Once again. And slow. You begin to rise up onto the ball of the foot. Take a small back step on the first quick. Extend the second step quick. Point the foot forward or a little bit on diagonal side on the end.
One of the things we haven't talked about to this point, and it is extremely important, is keeping the hips tucked underneath. And the reason we're bringing it up now is because it can really show up once we start separating. You can really start to see if the bodies are arched at all. We have a previous video that we did where we talk a lot about bending and keeping the hips underneath, and we have specific exercises to strengthen those muscles. So that may be something to consider to help develop that holding the hips underneath. We're taking a side step, and just like in some of the other dances, we want to bring that hand down and around and in between us. So we want to go from closed position, open the hands up palm to palm, circular, keeping the hands in the middle. The man's hand ends up underneath, and that should happen throughout the slow. Slow, making sure we go directly to the side so we're not going slow and already separated. We want to stay as close as we can. Slow, nose to nose. Small step, quick. Now at this point, the man leaves the lady behind and tries to get ahead of her. So if we do that very, very slow, rotating the hand, slow. We're still together on quick. We compress and lower. Now I want to try and take a bigger step and get ahead of the lady. I actually leave her there, leave her behind, and dance away from my hand. Leave the hand, extend the arm, and eventually she comes with. So as I say, I leave the hand here, I dance myself away, and then at the last second, I bring her with me. And the look that we get is that we're together, the man goes, then the lady goes. So it creates sort of a slingshot action, and it's by delaying my lead for the lady, leaving her behind and then having her catch up. Slow, quick, I move, quick, she moves.
So ladies, it's very important not to take off with the guy on the second quick. You have to delay a little bit. So I delay by lowering onto my right foot. Let us do that again. Slow, quick. Now it's very easy to take off with him. Make sure that you're lowering into the right foot and allowing your right hand to extend very lightly with him. And then, as soon as the hand extended, you can go ahead and join him. Now, we're talking about quarter of a second here, so don't make a big deal out of it. One more time. And slow, quick. He goes, I go, I join him on that step.
Now, this time I want you to be aware of what I mentioned a few minutes ago, and that's keeping the hips underneath. Slow, quick, and this is the place it really shows up. Keep those hips underneath, the legs turned out, quick, and as well there, that the hips are under, legs turned out. So it's a good strong leg line. Now let's talk about the lead. We talked about the hand curling underneath. At this point, it's going to be positive at each other. Slow, positive. The second her foot hits the floor, it changes to negative. That lets her know that's as far as I want her to go back. Now I leave it there as I dance away. Then I create the tension to bring her with me, so it's still staying negative, but with a lot more pressure. And she's ready to go. And depending on what we would do next, whether the connection would change or not. The basic rule is if I go forward, it's positive. If I go backwards, it's negative. Change direction, positive, negative. And keep in mind, especially with Bolero being so slow, that the change is a lot slower and a lot more gradual. Gradual. So I have to wait for her body to catch up. Body. Hands stay still. It's just a matter of whether the body's going in one direction or another. We'll show it one more time. And slow, positive, negative, negative, and it stays depending on what's next. We'll dance it with the music.